In today's gaming news, SOE lays out development plans for EverQuest's next landmark, Goat Simulator is ready to take YouTube by storm, and sign up now for the Titanfall Beta. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Force with your day's gaming news. First up today, EverQuest's next landmark at the moment is pretty rudimentary. It consists entirely of collecting resources and building things. Well, they do have plans for the future of that game in which they'll be adding a lot of things, and over on the official forums they have laid out some of those plans today. Based on the post, they said that they're going to start off focusing on things like communication, a rating system, as well as better ways to work together in the game, being able to gather resources and work on a individual plot together. They also are in the future going to be looking to add things like water, AI, and a combat system. Now, beyond that, the forum post also talks about upcoming crafting competitions. You can currently vote for what type of competition you'd like to see when it comes to building things from EverQuest to EverQuest 2, some new Norathian architecture, modern, sci-fi, or fantasy settings as well. So basically you'll be voting on the type of buildings you want people to enter into crafting contests. You know, at the moment with the game being what it is and being, pretty bare bones basic, I have still found it an enjoyable experience, and I've been having a good time with Landmark, but I definitely understand people's reservations to jumping in a game that is simply mining and building. Now, when they add, well, water's not that big of a deal, but when they add AI and when they add combat, I think that's definitely going to put an extra layer into this game that'll make it much more interesting for many more people. And the building crafting competitions, that sounds like fun too. Maybe I'll enter one or two of them. I'll probably lose horribly, but if I can get you guys to vote for me, who knows, maybe I'll win. Next up in news, Goat Simulator is ready to take YouTube by storm. This is an upcoming game coming from Coffee Stain Studios, the same company behind Sanctum 2. Far cry from what they did with Sanctum 2, this title is about living the life of a goat. So basically what happened is they put up a video about 10 days ago. The thing went viral. People are demanding this game, and so the company came out and said, you know what, sure, we'll release it this spring. If you want to buy in right now by pre-ordering, we can give you early access as well. So what does this have to do with YouTube? Well, if you take a look at this footage, it's absolutely ridiculous, and this is the kind of stuff that people love here on the internet, because it's just crazy, it's bonkers, and it looks hilarious, I have to be honest with you. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to become a Goat Simulator channel, but I might have to check out this game just because it's one of those things that's so stupid, it's funny, like most of my jokes, except most of my jokes are so stupid that they're not funny, they're just more stupid. but it just, I don't know, it's one of those things that you expect to see a lot of on YouTube and expect to probably laugh your ass off checking out some coverage of the game, because it's a goat kicking a bucket. Like, what? And last up in news today, Titanfall is just around the corner, and you can right now sign up for the beta. All you have to do is head on over to titanfall.com/beta, select your platform, log in with your origin email, give some general information, click apply, and then you are ready and rockin' to prepare for the Titanfall beta. What does that even mean? Not everyone is gonna get accepted, but if you do get accepted into the beta, you will know by February 17th, they'll be sending out an email with giving you some information as to the next steps to actually get into the beta. I don't know, Titanfall's almost here. Highly anticipated game. Many people are looking at it as sort of what could potentially be the next Call of Duty series. Obviously, it's from a company that has ties with the Call of Duty franchise, and this looks like it could be it. There's lots of hype around it. There's lots of people who have played it who have said incredibly positive things, that they're bringing enough new excitement to the small team FPS competitive genre, or whatever you'd want to call Call of Duty. It's a new variant on a tried and true formula that's hoping to sort of make that evolution, make that next step for FPS games. Will it actually succeed in doing that? It's far too early to tell, but what I've seen looks pretty good, and I have applied for the beta. I suggest you doing so as well, if for no other reason than to give it a shot and see what you think about it. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, please be sure to comment in the comment section below about any of the topics discussed here today. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. I'm a goat, kicking a bucket, I'm a goat. Matt.